Well. Welcome back to the channel for another watch along. I don't know if the stream is going to be laggy and stuff like that because I am using a green screen, but hopefully it seems to work better the further I am away from the screen. So I will sort of sit as far back as I can for this game. But this is a big game for Wales, a massive game for Wales tonight against Finland. Like I said, it's been a long time since I'm doing watch-alongs. I'm going to start doing watch-alongs again. I really do enjoy live streams, getting involved with you guys in the chat and stuff like that, getting discussions going. Like I said, we will be doing one obviously tonight. I may do one on Saturday for Newport County against Barrow as well. So please make sure to continually show your support to the channel. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to drop a subscribe, like the stream if you haven't done so already, and get your predictions in. Like I said, we will go through the chat and stuff like that. The lineup is across the bottom. I will read the lineup for those who actually can't see it. Let me just get SofaScore up. So in terms of the Wales lineup, then it is obviously Danny Ward in goals. Well, it says a back four on some websites, but we know it's going to be a back five. Mepham, Roden and Ben Davies as the sort of three centre-backs. Connor Roberts, Nico Williams with Ethan Ampadu, Jordan James as the two midfielders. David Brooks, Harry Wilson supporting Brennan Johnson. On the bench for Wales, Wayne Hennessy, Tom King, Morgan Fox, Dan James, Aaron Ramsey, Josh Sheehan, Charlie Savage, Jay Da Silva, Nathan Broadhead, Kiefer Moore, Rabbi Matondo, and Liam Cullen. So it's a very strong side from Wales with incredible amounts of experience on the bench. For Finland, they start with Lukas Hradecky in goals, which is their captain. Obviously plays for Bayer Leverkusen, who are top of Bundesliga at the moment. Nicolo Alho, Miro Tenho, Robert Ibanov, and Matti Pethola are the back four, with Joel Pojam Polo, Rasmus Schuller, and Glenn Kamara as the midfield three. Daniel Hackens, Robin Lodd supporting the Norwich or former Norwich striker Teemu Pukki. The bench for Finland is Vajami Sinasolo, Jesse Juranen, Arti Hotskanen, Richard Jensen, Pyri Sori, Jeri Uranen, Frederick Jensen, Ansi Suahen, Ilmari Niskanen, Can Karien, Benjamin Kalman, and Oliver Antman for the Finnish side and substitutes. Like I said, this is a massive game for Wales. Victory today over Finland, and it means that we will be going to the playoff final, which I think will be against Poland. Obviously, we don't know that for certain yet, because Poland and Estonia have still got to play their game, and we cannot disrespect either team that get to the final. But you know, home form in home in the semi-final and final is going to give us that confidence and that belief that we can go all the way and qualify for Euro 2024. Let's have a look at the comments before we get ever closer to kickoff. Luca is in. He says, hello. Big up to yourself, Luca. AFC Bournemouth Fan TV, evening. Welcome in, mate, I should say. The legend is in. Big up, Chris. He says, big up, mate. Hope you're well. He's obviously watching the darts. I'll stay in the comments if people decide to be idiots in the comments. His prediction is 1-0 Wales after extra time. Ooh, 1-0 Wales after extra time. I don't know if I could take the heart or take the heart race of going all the way to extra time. Favourite Chris Mepham obviously does play for Bournemouth. Kieran's gone 2-0 Wales, or what we more like to see with a 2-0 prediction. And AFC Bournemouth Fan TV has gone 3-1 Wales. I'm going to go 3-1 as well. AFC Bournemouth Fan TV. I'm going 3-1. Goal scorers. I'm actually going to go for Brennan Johnson to score 2 and Jordan James to get the 3rd. I've said this all day. 3-1 Wales. Get into that playoff final and then see what happens on Tuesday. There won't be a watch along Tuesday because I am actually at the game. So on Tuesday there will be a vlog for if we get there for the playoff final against Poland or Estonia. Like I said, even if we don't win tonight, I believe there's a friendly on Tuesday because obviously everyone's paid for their tickets, so they can't just not put anything on because that would be just a waste of everyone's money, especially where the world is at the moment. You can't afford to be wasting money on things. So I totally understand people's frustration if we don't get past um, Finland tonight. I believe there will be a friendly. Big up to everyone tuning in. Make sure you smash that like button on your way into the stream. I appreciate every single one of you tuning in, and hopefully we will be getting a Wales victory this evening. 10 minutes till kickoff, and I'm absolutely buzzing. 10 minutes till kickoff, and yeah, I'm shitting it. I'm absolutely shitting it. I completely forgot the playoffs were on, to be honest. I did my predictions earlier today. Did you put Poland to get through, Chris? I'm assuming you did. I do think Poland will beat Estonia, but on that odd chance that Estonia pull it off, I think we could generally qualify like 100%. But Estonia are also going to be a tough team to play because they're going to turn up at the Cardiff City Stadium with incredible aspirations of, for the first ever time qualifying for a major tournament. So I've said to quite a few people I would prefer to play Poland purely based off the fact that, we know what to expect from Poland. We've played them before. We know what they offer, what their strengths, what their weaknesses are. We don't really know what strengths or weaknesses Estonia have, which I think could be a massive, massive disadvantage to us. But like I say, I mean, surely we've got like I don't know. I really don't know. I said 4-0 Poland with respect to Estonia, but I put Wales versus Poland to go to extra time. Did you put Wales to get to the Euros? That is the question. Or if we play in the final and it goes to extra time, I won't be able to cope with that. I generally won't be able to cope because that'll be too heart-wrenching if it goes all the way to extra time. Look, we've got to get past Estonia first. We've got to get past Finland first. We cannot focus on a game that we currently are not playing in. As much as people want to obviously get giddy and get excited, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. But there it is. There it is. Oh my! My heart can't take it. Just get to that final. My heart cannot take it. As long as we get there, I'll be happy. Because I don't know, chat. I don't know. I just want to get to that final. I cannot view you or can't watch your video right now, Chris. Please just tell me. If anyone is new to the stream, I do have a membership where if you do become a member, I'm going to start putting members-only content. And also, if you do want to donate via the super chat, that will be very, very much appreciated. Anyone that does donate to the super chat or to become a member, I appreciate you all. Who progresses to the play-off final? Wales, Finland. Right, the poll's up. Wales or Finland, who progresses? I want to know what you guys think. I'll probably check this later on as well. Oh, I'm fucking shitting it, man. I'm actually shitting it. Like, generally shitting it. We just got to get past this game. Get past this game and we can dream. But need to get a banner going. What are you doing, Michael? You're meant to be a good streamer. Right. That's all set up for when we kick off. I said 2-1 Poland after extra time. I said either team to score the winner in extra time. I was so torn. Oh my God. The atmosphere in the Cardiff City Stadium will be tense should it go to extra time. Look, I cannot stress how much I want us to get to that final, obviously. But tonight is a huge game, chat. Tonight is a massive, massive game. We cannot underestimate Finland. Because the moment we start underestimating Finland is when they get an early goal, they make the place all sort of tense, and they make the atmosphere sort of worrying. Then the Wales fans start to worry what would happen. Like, I don't know. Can you hear? Is like the sound and the visual all good? Because I tried to put this green screen behind me, but I don't want it to ruin the rest of the stream. So if the sound and the visual and the audio and everything like that is still good, let me know in the chat, because I didn't want to put this on detriment the rest of the stream. Oh, I'm so nervous. Come on, Wales. Ben Davies will lead these Welsh Warriors out. I love that new goalkeeping kit. Oh my, that is pristine. I haven't even seen the results in the darts yet, Chris. I will have a look at them shortly. Obviously, if someone comes in and tells me the results, I'm not going to worry. Oh, I'm so nervous. See, this is the thing. Like, Chris agree with me here, but this is the difference between like a Wales, a Scotland, and Ireland to England. Like, England will never be in these situations, so they'll never know how tense it is. And you could say that's detriment to them just being better than pretty much everyone they play in Europe. But like teams like England, France, Germany, Spain, Portugal never ever experience situations like this where like you've got 2 games to qualify for a major tournament in a playoff system, because they're just, they're always at the major tournaments 99% of the time. And if they don't, it's like a miracle if they don't qualify. Right, Wales players and Finland players coming out. Kiefer Moore on the bench, of course, today for Wales. A lot of Welsh fans really happy with that. If you are in here, do you agree with Kiefer Moore being put on the bench? I think, do you know what? My point on it is he does slow the game down a lot. Obviously, he's 6 foot plus. He's not the quickest. So he does slow the game down when he is on the pitch. But he's also got that eye for goal. If you put him in the box, he will have a chance at scoring it. So my opinion is like 50-50 on Kiefer Moore being on the bench. But look, Rob Page has put this 11 out there, and like I said, I'm not looking at the team and going, oh, why is he not playing? Why is he playing? But Kiefer Moore on the bench, may work out good at the end. Who knows? I just wish I could I wish I could have got tickets for both for the semi-final and the final. I was actually gutted that I couldn't get, but they sold out, so there was no way. So I had to get tickets for the final. Obviously, should we get there? I keep saying should we get there because deep down I'm really confident we win the game, but there's that part of me that is like they're gonna make it tough for us. They are gonna make it tough. Also, guys, in the chat, if you would stick or if you wouldn't put goal spoilers in, I know I say this all the time, but you still get people in here sometimes that do spoil it in the chat. Also, any results of the Poland game, if anyone does obviously have any new or latest scores of the Poland-Estonia game, you can put them in the chat, but try not to say scores of other games. Poland-Estonia, let me know. Keep me updated. But in terms of like the other games, here we go. Bear with me 2 seconds. Dros Ravid. And Guardiola free. Oh, Ben Davis. I've got goosebumps. I can't do this. I literally cannot do this. Oh, look at all the Wales heroes of the past. Oh my god, I've got fucking goosebumps, man. Tramoravir. Off by. Oh, there's the Henyai. Bye. Come on! Please! Please, man! Turn that down a bit now. Please, Wales! Please, please, please. Oh, goosebumps all over, man. I can't take it. I actually cannot take it. I'm watching on S4C YouTube channel because I can't get S4C on my TV, so I've got to watch on YouTube. Ward, Davis, Roden, Mepham, Roberts, Williams, Ampadu, James, Brooks, Wilson, Johnson. Come on. Come on, Wales. I beg. I actually beg. Some very, very impactful subs off the bench. Incredibly impactful subs off the bench. Dan James, Kiefer Moore, Aaron Ramsey. You know, they all three of them probably over 150, 160 caps for Wales. So we haven't got a lack of experience off the bench. Hradecki starts for Finland. You know, Timu Pukki is a definitely a threat. Kamara and Pojan Polo in their midfield. Robin Lodd on the right again is a threat. So this Finland team is not to be taken lightly. Like, they will offer a lot during this game. They will offer a lot. It's so annoying that I'm like probably behind, but I probably am a bit behind, but blame S4C YouTube channel. Report their stream. Don't do that because that's the only way I'm bloody watching it. Don't report their stream, chat. Please don't. I actually want to watch this game. Right. Danny Ward! Come on, Wales! We're underway in Cardiff. Wales against Finland. Come on! Come on, Wales. That's a free kick straight away. Brandon Johnson, man. He's going to be a big player tonight, Brandon Johnson. Oh, the nerves. Tonight, Gary, anything against like England, I'll accept because I'm doing a Wales stream. But obviously, if you become disrespectful in the chat, I'm like, if anyone becomes disrespectful in the chat to do with England, then I will time you out and stuff. But yeah, we do hate England. You're right, Gary. And that's not directed to Chris because I know he's English and he's a very good mate of mine. Oh, I really can't take this already. It's only been like 2 minutes, man. Come on, Wales. Finland just playing it out from the back at the moment, playing it around the back. Finland down this right-hand side, flicked around the corner, but Danny Ward will comfortably collect and keep hold of the ball. Here's Mepham. Get that bloody ball forward. Mepham, it's a lovely ball into Brooks. Can Brooks keep hold of it? David Brooks does keep it in play. That's lovely from David Brooks. And Finland clear it. There it is. I knew that was coming, Chris. Hope they all qualify. Then hope they get knocked out. Well, I've actually got a bet going on. I need Ukraine to beat Bosnia, Greece to beat Kazakhstan, Poland to beat Estonia, and Wales to beat Finland for a tenner. A free tenner as well, because it was a free £1 bet. So we love that. Wilson. And that's a free kick. We play on. Oh! Yes! Get in! Brooks! Brooks will tear you apart again! 1-0 Wales! David Brooks! Come on! Wales 1, Finland 0. Wow! What a start! What a start! 1-0 Wales, David Brooks. Wow. Come on! We're nearly there. We're nearly there already. Get in there. Come on, Wales. Chris Welch, the only Englishman we like, that's it. Every other English fan gets offended. 100%. Fuck the English. Up the sheep shaggers. Come on, David Brooks. Oh. Just hold it now. Part again. Brooks. Brooks will tear you apart again. Wales 1, Finland 0. 3 minutes in, or 4 minutes in now, but 3 minutes was the goal. David Brooks potentially have scored a huge goal for Wales. See, I have a lot of faith in Wales keeping hold of 1-0 leads, especially in this type of atmosphere. The Cardiff City Stadium is going to be absolutely bouncing to the rim. We're now essentially less than 90 minutes away from, or less than 180 minutes away from a place in the Euros. We've just got to see this game out. An early goal like this shut the Finland fans up straight away. Oh, I cannot explain how important that goal is. I was really nervous that this game was going to drag on and was going to oh, yes, Chris Mepham, my centre-back. I was really worried that this game was going to drag on and that Finland were going to grow into the game and start making it really difficult for us to break them down. But 3 minutes in, it's the perfect start. And now Finland have to attack. This is the perfect thing now. Finland have to attack us, which means there's going to be so many spaces behind their back line for Brennan Johnson, Harry Wilson, David Brooks to run into. It's just going to make it a lot easier for us now. Yes, Brooks will tear you apart again. Yes, Luke. We're nearly there, Luke, man. Well, fingers crossed we'll be there on Tuesday. Massive goal already, scoring early, breaking them down early. Yeah. Like I said, Chris, I did worry that it was going to drag on and they were going to start to frustrate us in the first 15, 20 minutes. And it was going to be hard. But since the start of the game, it's been all Wales, pushing them back, forcing them into passes that they don't want to be making. And already it's been a dominant first 6 minutes of this game. I generally think we could score a second before the 15th, 20th minute. And that would kill Finland off, I think. Because Finland would have to attack us. We'd be 2-0 up. And then I just don't think they would be able to deal with our runners in behind. But look, there's a lot of football to be played between now and full time. You know, Finland could easily get a goal within the next 10, 15 minutes and make the whole place tense again. So we'll just see. Glenn Kamara on the ball for Finland. Again, being pressed straight away by Ethan Ampadu. Oh, I love Ethan Ampadu. I absolutely love Ethan Ampadu. It's just annoying that he plays for Leeds, but country over club sometimes. Again, see what I mean? They're going back to Hradecki again. You say it's only Finland, Eddie, but like we're now if we win this game, we're one game away from the Euros. So Connor Roberts, I really like Connor Roberts as well. Oh, that's such a big goal! Such a big goal. We're literally well. I'm not saying anything yet, but still Poland 0, Estonia 0. Like I said, I actually want Poland to get through. Exactly, Ethan, yeah. I hate people who move the goalposts. Go on, Brennan! Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Oh, man, what a start. What a start to this game. Still Greece 1, Kazakhstan 0, Bosnia 0, Ukraine 0, and Poland 0, Estonia 0 in the other games. So as it stands, wait, who have Greece? Wait, is it Greece versus Georgia? Is that the path? And then Bosnia versus wait. I'm confused. So Georgia will play the winner of Greece Kazakhstan, isn't it? Then who does the winner of Bosnia Ukraine play? Oh, fucking hell! Chance for Finland there. Real chance for Finland. More of a half chance. Ball does come down the left-hand side. Gets whipped in. And I think it's Pukki who wins. Oh, no, it's not Pukki who wins the initial header. I think that's Robin Lodd who wins the initial header. And then number 21 skies it over the bar. Yeah, I can't work out who's playing who in the because there's only 4 games on. Or there might be a game on tomorrow, to be fair. Is the other playoff game on tomorrow? Or is it on... Wait, let me check something. Go on, Brennan. Go on, David. Oh, unlucky David Brooks. Oh, no, Israel-Iceland. So Georgia will play Greece as it stands. Wales will play either Poland or Estonia. Israel-Iceland will play Bosnia or Ukraine. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, my stomach is sick. And I'm not singing a line of Mr. Brightside. But my stomach is generally feeling sick. We're literally... Oh, no, we're not anything. We're not anything. I'm not saying anything anymore right now. Finland on the ball on this left-hand side. I think they're going to get more joy down the left-hand side against Roberts than Nico Williams. I think Nico Williams is actually better defensively than Connor Roberts. Kamara into Pukki. See, this is where Finland are dangerous now. They're 1-0 down. We've barely touched the ball, essentially, since we've scored. You know, Finland have been keeping hold of the ball because they know they can't rush an attack. Here's Glenn Kamara. I do think Glenn Kamara is going to be a big part in Finland's midfield tonight. So lovely ball into Teemu Pukki. It was onside, I think. Pukki has a shot and well saved by Danny Ward. Yeah, Nico's a good player. Is he onside? I think Pukki's actually onside there, to be fair. Go on. Brennan Johnson. Oh, what a save. Harry Wilson. Penalty. What? Oh, is it offside? If that's not offside, how is that not a pen? So Harry Wilson, David. Oh, he's offside. Yeah, Brennan Johnson's offside. Ignore me. Brennan is just. Well, he's not just offside. He's quite clearly offside. I mean, that is probably a foul on Harry Wilson inside the box, but he was offside anyway. David Brooks is down, which is obviously a worrying sign. There is Dan James on the bench. Rabbi Matondo's on the bench. So there are options to come off if David Brooks is injured. Obviously, David Brooks, the guy who scored the goal inside 3 minutes to put Wales 1-0 in front. And it looks like Brooksy will be just okay, I think. But these are nervous times for Wales now. Always dangerous when you're leading 1-0. Ball's out to Robin Lodd on this far side. Ball comes into Pukki and cleared away by, I think that was Ben Davis. And Nico Williams goes flying into a tackle and wins the ball for Wales. 13 minutes gone. Wales 1, Finland 0. Oh, come on, man. Oh, we literally could be at the Euros. Yes, we'll probably get absolutely bullied in our Euros group, but that's besides the point. Actually, I think I'm being very optimistic with the Euros. I genuinely think we could get out of the group. I think we'll beat Austria in our group, and then I think the Netherlands are awful. They're not the team that they used to be. When you got bloody Wout Weghorst as your main striker, like that's serious problems. So I do think that we'll beat Netherlands, draw with Austria. It's Austria, Netherlands, France, Chris. I genuinely think we'll lose to France, beat Austria, draw with Holland. And we'll go through. If we don't go through as... Oh, that finish from David Brooks. Oh, my goodness. I could watch that. I will be watching that all night long if that's the goal that sends us to the final. Do you reckon we could get out of our group? In that group, Ethan and Chris as well, because I think we'll beat Austria. I don't think Austria will cause too much of a game for us. I think we'll beat them, and then I think we'll draw with the Netherlands. Obviously, we'll lose to France. Well, I think we got France last actually, and if we have got France last, and they've already qualified, they might do what they've done. Or what they do in previous tournaments and rotate for their third game. Yeah, but James, you're just constantly negative, mate. So it's pointless asking you. We could be 5-0 up and you'd say we'd lose. No, I think if we get to the final, we win it. I don't mean of the Euros, fucking hell. I mean of the playoffs. If we win this game tonight, we'll win on Tuesday. Because Cardiff will be bouncing. The Cardiff City Stadium will be bouncing. And I just don't think... I think the character from the fans will drag Wales over the line. It might not be the best Wales performances in a long time. I think one of the best performances we've had in recent time is that Croatia game. Was that in October? That was a special game. And we dominated Croatia as well. Jordan James run rings around Luka Modric. Well, you reckon we could beat Netherlands? Well, I said draw just to stay conservative, but The Netherlands are just not the team that they used to be, especially like from 5-6 years ago. They're just not that same team anymore. And that's why I think Netherlands could be got at. Here's Glenn Kamara. I think we just got to manage the rest of this game well now. Like, our heads could drop in the remainder of this game. As long as we just... That should be offside. Go on, David Brooks. Oh. Fair play to David Brooks. Everything that he's gone through in his career, to come back and still, like... You know, obviously, everyone must know what happened to David Brooks. The fact that he's playing football and he doesn't, like, shy out of tackles. Like, you know, surely something like that would hit you mentally and physically, or definitely physically, but hurt you mentally a lot. And the fact that he still goes flying into tackles, he'll still, you know, go up for 50-50s, not pull out of them. It just shows insane mentality. Like, if that happened to someone else and they had a poor mentality, you could easily, like, struggle massively. You would play the Netherlands in first game too. Said it with Scotland versus Germany. You'd rather play them first. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think it's Netherlands then Austria, isn't it, Chris? Or is it Netherlands, France, Austria? Go on, Nico. Go on, Harry. Oh, lucky Harry Wilson. The ball will fall to Ethan. No, it won't fall to Ampadu. Ampadu's been caught, but Timo Pukki comes forward, and then Jordan James. Jordan James, man. He doesn't look like an inexperienced player, does he? He looks like he's a 30, 40 cap international. Goes flying into Timo Pukki. Does take a bit of the ball, but it's definitely a free kick to Finland. Yeah, so we could, you know, if we realistically draw or avoid defeat against the Netherlands and then beat Austria, France could already have qualified. They might put a rotated team out, and then we can nick a draw there, and we could be talking about 5 points in the group. Whether I think it'd be impossible to finish third with 5 points, wouldn't it? Let me work it out. So, because then the Netherlands, because Netherlands would be on 4 points. No, Netherlands could be on 6 points. France could be on 6 points. We could be on 5. No, because then the Netherlands would have to beat France. Yeah. So if we got 5 points, we couldn't finish third. We'd have to finish second. I just thought of that. 4 points. 4 points would get third, I think. Would be the best third place team. But 5 points, I don't think we could finish. I don't think we could finish third with 5 points because we'd have to beat or draw with the Netherlands. That means they would only get a point against us. They would also lose to France, and even if they beat Austria, they'd be on 4 points. Austria will lose to everyone, so they'll be on 0 points. France will be on 7 points because they'd beat Netherlands and Austria, and in an ideal world, they'd draw against us. So, yeah, France would be on 7. We'd be on 5. Netherlands would be on 4, and Austria would be on 0. So, yeah, we literally would finish second on 5 points. Which, I mean, if we go unbeaten in the group, that would be ridiculous. Or even if we don't draw against France and we get beat there against them, even 4 points should be enough for the best third place team. Because you got to look at the other groups. Do you see like other teams in the other groups get it? Yes, Ethan Ampadu! It was Brennan Johnson. Thought it was Ethan Ampadu. Brennan Johnson just pushed the Finland player over. He went absolutely flying. Oh, I'm actually shitting. Oh, Poland have scored. Poland won, Estonia 0. So as it stands, it will be Wales versus Poland on Tuesday night or Tuesday afternoon, I should say, in Cardiff. Ball from the free kick. So as it stands, chat, Wales versus Poland will be the playoff final. Yeah, see you later, James, mate. Not Edwards. Not Edwards. Reckon if we qualify, France 9 points, us 4, Austria 0, and yeah, that's what I mean. I'd probably say that is the most likely outcome, but there's a chance we could get a point against France in the final game if they've already qualified and they rotate massively. Because remember in the World Cup 2018 when they played Steve Mandanda against Denmark and a proper rotated team and they drew 0-0 in the final group game. That could happen to us. But there you are, Poland lead. And that was always going to be, in my opinion, was always going to be the case. I never saw a world where Estonia actually beat Poland. But you've got to beat what's in front of you. You can't expect Estonia to win because Poland are insanely massive favourites. I think they were something like 17. Well, on my accumulator, they were 17-20 on, which pretty much says, they're not going to lose. I think Estonia were like 6 or 7 to 1 on to win the game. So, again, everyone just discounted Estonia's chances of getting past Poland. So Wales can't sit there and be like, oh, we really wanted it to be Estonia because, you've got to beat what's in front of you, and hiding away from teams. I hate it when teams do that. They're like, oh, if we do this, we don't get to play this team. We get to play an easier route to the final and stuff like that. No, I'd rather play the big boys. If you're gonna lose, I'd rather lose to a big team than lose to a team in and around your quality and say, oh, what could have been if we would have beat them. Whereas if you do lose to a team that's just better than you, then you can just say, well, they were expected to win. We just got beat by the better team. And then also, if you do beat them, it's like, wow, we've got a chance of going far in a tournament or something if you beat one of the favourites. Same in the darts. I'll just go to the darts first and foremost. The fact that players in tournaments, if the favourites get knocked out, they're like, oh, we've got more of a chance now because this person's knocked out. I hate that mentality. Ashley Williams is there. Danny Gabardon is there. Joe Ledley. Wow. Welsh royalty. Ain't nobody like Joe Ledley. Makes me happy. Makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody like Joe Ledley. Jordan James has been thrown to the floor there. Estonia should still be proud of themselves for making it that far and shows why Nation League is a good thing they qualified from that. Exactly. And they're only losing 1-0, Chris, in half an hour. Only losing 1-0 in half an hour against a very decent Poland side. And it's away from home as well. There's still a chance for Estonia in the game. Don't get me wrong. If Poland go 2-3, 4-0 up, then obviously you'd say it's over. And probably even at 2-0, you'd say it's over. But, only 1-0 down against a good Poland side. Half an hour gone. Poland will tire because Poland press really high. And we'll see that if Wales play Poland, that they do press as a team very high up the pitch. So, Poland there will be gaps for Estonia to exploit in the second half or, late on the game. So there's a chance for Estonia, but like I said, you'd probably just say it's only going to end one way. Gerwin Price is up next against Van Gerwen. Come on, Gezzy. Come on, son. Ain't nobody like Joe Ledley. Makes me happy. Makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody like Joe Ledley. Makes me happy. Makes me feel this way. Oh, God. Joe Ledley, man. What a geezer. I love the fact that he played for Newport, even if it was a short stint. Yeah, it's because he's in Dublin, isn't it? No, don't let Pookie turn. Robin Lord, don't bring him down in the box. Do not do anything stupid. Pookie, shot's blocked. Get rid of it. Danny Ward collects. God, don't do shit like that, Wales. We've gained 5 subscribers during this stream. Legends. We're 25 subscribers away from 2.3k. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Wales 1, Finland 0, 27 minutes gone. David Brooks. Oh, unlucky. Go on, David Brooks. Go on. Brennan Johnson. Brooks. Still going, David Brooks. Oh, it's too much on the pass. Unlucky, David. Way too much on that pass there. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's very true, Chris. Ain't nobody like Joe Ledley. Makes me happy. Makes me feel this way. Come on, Wales. All I'm saying is the vlog will be absolutely ridiculous. What ball? Go on, Brennan. Go on, Brennan. Brennan Johnson. Oh, Brennan Johnson. What a chance. What a chance for Wales to double their lead. I don't know if he's offside. Is he offside? No, he's on. Ball falls to him. He knocks the Finland player over in a shoulder barge. He just hits the side netting. It's a great chance. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, it hits his hand. Hits his hand. That would have been disallowed. See, that is so annoying, right? The ball's come down to Brennan Johnson. He's just knocked the Finland player off the ball, and it's literally bounced up and hit him on the hand. Like, how, if that would have gone in and disallowed, how can you disallow that? Like, he's not intentionally moved, like, his hand to the ball. Like, it's just hit him, and it hit him as it's hit the ground and hit him on the way up. You can ask a question, but if it's a stupid one or a rude one or something like that, I will just ban you. So, yeah, go ahead. Lovely played from Danny Ward. Blast it away. If it's a genuine question, go ahead. I have no problem answering genuine questions, but... something in my fucking eye. Don't say eyeball. The hell? Something just went in my eye. Didn't even know what it was. How's that a free kick then, ref? Whose side are you on today, ref? How's that a free kick to them? The ball's whacked the ref on the bottom of the foot, and he's given a free kick to Finland. What's he doing here? Yeah, what was the point? What was the point? See you later, mate. And now he's giving us the free... What the fuck? He literally pointed to a free kick to Finland, realised it was our ball, and then he gave the free kick back to us. Mepham finds David Brooks. David Brooks, for me, has been man of the match so far. And not just for the goal. People will say, oh, he's only scored a goal, that's why you're saying man of the match. But everything good that's come from Wales has been from David Brooks so far. Like, his control. Jordan James is having a great game yet again. Why do I do it, man? I said Jordan James is having a great game and he passes it straight to their goalkeeper. Do it all the bloody time. Exactly, Chris, yeah. Kamara. That's why I just ignore people like that, Chris. You know, if all they can say about Wales is to do with that, then it's like, A, just grow up and don't be a knob. Or B, actually learn something else. If you want to be offensive, learn something new. Like, I don't mind banning people or like blocking people, but give me something exciting to block you about rather than the same sheep thing. Tell me I'm a knob. and I can just rip into you. That's a gorgeous ball. That's a gorgeous ball to Connor Roberts. I think that was Nico Williams as well, to be fair. David Brooks, Roberts. Go on, Brooksy! Oh, I think their players just got in front of him. But we will press it. That's incredible. Do you know what? We are up for this fight. Every ball is being pressed. Every pass from Finland is being chased down. Like this, there's no other winner other than Wales in this one. Like Brooks loses the ball here. They try to go back to their centre-back and Harry Wilson just runs straight into him. Like, Finland need to attack us and they're just leaving so much space in behind. Brennan Johnson has got behind like 3 or 4 times. Brooks is just absolutely controlling that right side. Harry Wilson's been getting into the pocket. Like, Finland need to get their goal from a set piece because they're not going to be able to try and work their way through us. Because the moment they lose the ball or get dispossessed, we can just absolutely obliterate them on the attack, on the counter attack. So they're in a dangerous position now, and this is why they'll go back to their sort of passing the ball around, trying to keep possession. Because I say that as they just give the ball away. Jordan James is so composed as well. How old is Jordan James? Because like he's so composed. 2004. His birthday's in July, so he's not even 20 yet. Oh, what a shot! What a shot that was from Harry Wilson. Do you know what? Harry Wilson is so good. Like, he eyes it up. He knows exactly what he wants. Bang. Yeah, Brennan Johnson's offside, but it's a wonder strike from Harry Wilson. Another one that used to play for Liverpool. Greece are 3-0 up on Kazakhstan. Yeah, that was expected, wasn't it? There was no way Kazakhstan were going to beat Greece. Especially the form that Pavlidis is in for Feyenoord. Is it Feyenoord or PSV? One of them. And Greece got some really decent players. For the Euros. Because I just think they have... Right, let me have a look at... let me have a look at the Greece game. And have a look at their starting 11. Because I believe there's some really good players in there. I'll be gutted if I'm wrong. Sofa score. Oh, Estonia have got a man sent off. Oh, I feel like that's the end of Estonia's game, to be honest. Yes, they got Vlachodimos in goals, George Baldock of Sheffield United, Mavropanos, Simicas, Mantalas, Masuras, and Pelkas, all are in decent form this year. They got Siolis on the bench, Pavlidis, Siopis, who obviously plays for Cardiff, Restos, the defender, as well. So there's some good play. So there's some good players in the Finland team, which, as I said, I mentioned the Greece team. Sorry, which I mentioned. Go on, Brennan. Go on, Brennan. Brennan Johnson. Oh, it's a free kick. Wow, Harry Wilson territory, boys. Harry Wilson territory. Come on, Harry. Oh, please. We don't have Gareth Bale for these moments anymore. Normally, this would be Gareth Bale all over it, this free kick. But the new Gareth Bale, Harry Wilson. Wilson, da-da-da-da. Harry Wilson, da-da-da-da. Harry Wilson, da-da-da-da. Harry Wilson, da-da-da-da. It's got to be Harry Wilson. Mate, I was just checking a few results, man. I'm allowed to check a few results. Surely this has got to be Harry Wilson. If it is Harry Wilson, I think it's going in. Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. Is it going to be Wilson over it? It's Harry Wilson and Nico Williams, but this has got to be Harry Wilson. Come on, Harry. I don't want it to be Nico Williams. I want this to be Harry Wilson's left foot. Ethan Ampadu just laughing at the referee. Greece are 4-0 up against Kazakhstan. Is it going to be Harry Wilson? It is Nico Williams. Oh my God! Get in! Nico Williams! We're going to the Euros. We're going to the Euros. Come on, Wales! Nico Williams, baby! 38th minute. Wales 2. Finland 0. Get in. I told you. I didn't tell you the goal scorers. I said Brennan Johnson would score 2 and Jordan James would score. But I said we'll win 3-1. 2-0 up. 38 minutes gone. Wales 2. Finland 0. What a strike from Nico Williams. Oh, that is a beauty. That is an absolute beauty from Nico Williams. What a finish. What a finish. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you know what, right? When Harry Wilson was over it, and he passed it into Williams, I was like, oh, for God's sake, I wanted that to be Harry Wilson's left foot. And Nico Williams is like, nah, fuck this, and just slams it into the corner. Come on, Wales. Come on, Estonia. Come on, Estonia, please. If it's us versus Poland, I'm going to be shitting myself. But we're there. We are there. I'm not saying anything. 2 more, but we are there. Oh my God. Come on. Get in there. I love this country, man. Brennan Johnson. He's pushed in the back, but Brennan Johnson. Oh, look at that. Brennan Johnson keeps the ball. David Brooks into Jordan James. Mepham back to Joe Rodon. Again, another player I just think is absolutely incredible. I really like Joe Rodon, and he's done incredible this season for Leeds. Connor Roberts back to the said mentioned Joe Rodon. Ampadu. Ben Davis. He tries to find Brennan Johnson, and Brennan Johnson will keep it. No, he won't. It's a goal kick. Goal kick to Finland. What about Harry Wilson, Chris? Harry Wilson got the assist. He used to play for Liverpool too. Harry Wilson. Da, 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 da. Harry Wilson. Da, 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 da. Here's Robin Lodd. And that will be a goal kick. Oh, lovely, lovely Royston. I don't actually remember asking. And also, if you're gonna take the piss, actually learn how to spell, because that's not how you spell against, my friend. So I am gonna ban you because you're a knob. But next time, if you're gonna take the piss out of someone, then learn how to spell for future reference. If you're gonna take the piss, then at least get your grammar right and spelling. I don't know what against EGENST means. I know what against means. Must be a new word. I'll have to have a look at that in the dictionary post stream. Free kick to Finland. Whip the ball in. It's going to go towards the back post. And Pukki nearly wins the header. Jordan James clears. And Nico Williams. Oh my God. This is all Wales. Finland have barely had a footing in this game. And Brennan Johnson, don't know how he's given a foul for that. I really don't know how he's given a foul for that. That is so soft. Yeah, the Finland player kicks Brennan Johnson in the leg. So how's that a foul to them? Free kick to them. Danny Ward collects comfortably. Danny Ward. Danny Ward. Danny Ward. Danny Ward. English fans need to follow in Welchy footsteps. Exactly, Gary. Go on! We're in again! We're in again! Ampadu! Wilson! No way, surely not free. David Brooks! Oh, imagine. Brooks hits it first time and it nails into the corner. Imagine that. Ethan Ampadu running from deep, plays it into Wilson. Wilson goes the other side. David Brooks, first time hit. I mean, it's going to the back of the ground there with that effort, but you can't blame David Brooks for going for it. He's already got one. We're 2-0 up, and he's just hit it first time. It's never going to go in because there's no execution. There's no accuracy on it, but he's just absolutely smashed it. Bosnia half-time. Bosnia's a half-time score. Pukki's in. Pukki scores! Wales 2, Finland 1. Teemu Pukki gets Finland back in it right before half-time. Ben Davies is absolutely fuming. Wales switch off. This was the issue. They get the ball down the right-hand side. They get the ball right in between. He's offside. He's offside. He's actually offside. He gets in between Mepham and Ben Davies, slots into the back of the net, but he goes the other side of Danny Ward. I genuinely think that's offside. Are they actually going to go to VAR for it? Is there VAR here? He's offside! You cannot give it! He is literally offside! This has got to be disallowed. Fuck's sake. Nah, that's never a goal, man. Never a goal. That is offside. I don't know. I'll have to see that again. I'll have to see that again, but I don't think he is onside. And see, this is what I mean. This is why I... Oh, no, he is. No, he is. That arm is not Teemu Pukki's arm. Yeah, he's onside. Oh, don't switch off completely, man. Right, this is what I don't like to see now. Oh, I hate it when we switch off. Now Finland are going to grow into it now. Oh, man. Why? Just switched off for one moment. They've barely offered nothing in the game. We switch off for one moment. They play one ball into Pukki and he scores it. Like, oh, man. And that'll be it. Half time at the Cardiff City Stadium. Wales 2, Finland 1. That hurts, man. Right before the break as well. Right before the break. Yes, Gezi wins. We love to see it. We love to see it, Chris. Well, Price can watch the rest of the Wales game now, to be fair, can he? Price has done his business. He can probably watch the rest of the Wales game before his semi-final. Well, he can watch some. Well, no, he'll probably no, he won't be able to watch any of it. To be fair, that's me being stupid. Right, what are we saying? Thoughts on that first half then? Like, for me, the first half an hour, I think, well, no, the first 10 minutes, obviously we score the goal in the third minute. I'd say like 5-6 minutes after that, we just dominated them. They couldn't really get back into it. In terms of like getting hold of the ball and getting a real grip of the game. We then drop off a bit. I'd say around like the 15th minute mark, drop off a bit. Finland start to come forward, especially then their left and our right. Start to get onto it, start to push us, start to ask the questions of Wales. And ultimately we couldn't really answer the questions that they asked of us too much because they were still getting forward. You know, we get a free kick on the edge of the box, and I was like, this has got to be Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson lays it into Williams. Williams, first time hit, 2-0. But ever since that second goal, I'd argue since the first goal as well, but more since the second goal, Finland have just grown massively back into the tie. And that goal right before half-time, whether it's onside, offside, it's been given. You know, there's nothing you can do about it now. It's been given. But that is going to give them that belief again. That's going to give them the second wind that they need. Because going in at half-time 2-0 down, away from home in a semi-final, obviously would really worry you and believe that it's over. But in terms of like the rest of this game, I think it's going to be a cagey one because obviously Wales haven't got that 2-goal advantage anymore. So there won't be that freedom to just chase everything or press everything as we've done so effectively in the first half. Because the second half, we've got to be a lot more tactical. We've got to approach the second half differently to what we were approaching large parts of that first half. And, you know, even if he does bring on Kiefer Moore for like Brennan Johnson and just or for like Brooks, puts Johnson out wide and puts Kiefer Moore through the middle, that gives you that second option. Instead of going to Harry Wilson or to Brooks or to Johnson in, play the ball into the channels, you can get the ball into Nico Williams, get the ball into Roberts, and get balls into Kiefer Moore. You know, it does give you that second option within the front three without changing the front three massively. You know, because what we could easily do is have two different options with only changing one player in the front three. Bringing Kiefer Moore on still allows Brennan Johnson, Harry Wilson, or David Brooks, whoever comes off, to rest for potentially the final, but also gives the wide players or the attacking minded players on the pitch that freedom to get in behind. But also, it would have the aspect of Kiefer Moore to lump the ball towards. So Yeah, personally, I would. I know it probably wouldn't be the most fancy choice, but personally, I would be taking. I would be taking off one of the attacking players in the second half for Kiefer Moore and putting Moore up front with. So personally, I would maybe do Johnson for Kiefer Moore or Wilson for Johnson. No, actually, no, I'd go Brooks for Johnson and then put Moore through the middle. Sorry, Moore for Brooks and put Johnson and Wilson either side of Kiefer Moore through the middle, and then that gives you that double option of go long to Kiefer Moore or like whip the balls into Moore, or use the wide players to run the channels. Like, it's going to be a difficult second half now. Rob Page is definitely going to have to, have a word with them, especially about, dropping off. Because since the first goal we dropped off, got back into it. Second goal dropped off, they got into it. But this first goal is a lovely move. Harry Wilson wriggles through. It's a great, decent strike, to be fair. Saved by the keeper. Palms it straight to David Brooks. And, everything must be going through his mind at that point. And he doesn't lever it. He sort of places it with his, is it left foot? Yeah, places it with his left foot on the volley, which is a fantastic goal because that type of, shot is hard to do when you're in mid-air to also control it with your left foot and sort of slot it into the net. And then the second goal, I mean, Harry Wilson is over the free kick, and at that point you're thinking it's going to be Harry Wilson who yeah. So the second goal, you're thinking Harry Wilson's gonna smash this into the net, and he plays it to Brooks, to Williams, sorry, and Williams just hits it first time. Only Wales can lose it for themselves. Yeah, I'd argue it's still massively in our hands. We're at home. The crowd are gonna be a bit like wary. But this goal from Nico Williams, oh my, what a finish. First time hit as well. Wilson lays it off. Bang, finish. Oh, Nico Williams. He's always got that in his locker, mind. Does he get game time for Forest? Because I don't really watch Forest that much. Does Nico Williams actually play for them? Because surely he's got to play. He's probably one of their best attacking minded players from a defensive situation. I know they had Serge Aurier. Was it last season? And do you know what? People actually disrespected Serge Aurier. I still think he's a decent fullback. But the thing is, with football, well, I wouldn't say football fans. I'll just say the people on social media who talk about football. A lot of it, they just look at FotMob or SofaScore or these stupid websites that tell you every individual stat about how many times he's brushed his hair a season. Stupid, pathetic stats like that. Just watch football with your eyes, not with stats. Oh, I saw a tweet from someone before. It was like, can we start watching football with our eyes, not with numbers? And I was like, do you know what? I 100% agree with that. You could watch a game of football and think that a certain player has played well or not played well, and then you go onto these bloody bollocks websites and they're saying he had he was a 4 out of 10, and I'm like, hey, I just watched the game with my eyes and he wasn't a 4 out of 10. He was doing everything well. So these websites, they can make any player look good or any player look bad using pathetic stats, like successful take-ons. Sometimes the ratings are justified. If a player has literally had an absolute stinker and they give him a 4 or 5 out of 10, or even worse sometimes. And you're like, yeah, fair enough. Like I'll always look at the ratings. Like, let me have a look at the ratings for the Wales team. And I guarantee you I disagree with a lot of them because they just use stupid stats to determine it. So, do you know what? Actually, not too bad. Danny Ward 6.5, I'd probably agree. Mepham 6.5, again, probably would agree. Roden 6.6 would probably agree. Ben Davies 6.3. Has Ben Davies really been the worst player on the pitch for Wales? No. Connor Roberts 6.8. Absolutely no chance. Connor Roberts has not had a better, or I wouldn't say a worse game, but he's not a better game than Ben Davies. Jordan James and Ethan Ampadu 6.5s each. Bollocks. Nico Williams 7.3. Maybe could get behind that. Maybe that's probably way over exaggerated for his goal. David Brooks 6.8 would definitely disagree. Harry Wilson 7, I would agree. And what? So they're telling me Brennan Johnson and Ben Davies have been Wales' worst two players. How does that make sense? Just makes no sense. Everything attacking wise comes down Ben Davies' side with him and Nico Williams. And not just that, Chris. If a player scores a goal or assist, it gets boosted massively. Like if we click on like Timu Puki a 7. They've barely been involved in the game, but if you look at the stats, 1 goal, 2 shots on target, that's what they count. 82% accurate passes, but possession lost 6 times. Won 1 ground duel out of 4. So, like, if you score a goal, you're going to be rated higher than what you would be without a goal. It's bollocks, man. It's bollocks. And this is why people don't like XG and all this crap. Because yeah, and I guarantee Salah got like a 7 or something. I mean, it's literally stupid. They just give the ratings out because a player scored a goal, got an assist, or done a step over, and the crowd got off their seat for 10 seconds while some player done a step over. It's like, really, man? The one that gets me is duels won. So because you won more duels, you get no, sorry, the worst one, right, is the worst one is if a team concedes a goal, you get put down in a rating. How the fuck does that work? So Wales concede a goal, but Brennan Johnson gets put down when Brennan Johnson is, well, a winger / striker, but make your own debate on what type of player he is. But Brennan Johnson's an attacking minded player, but yet he gets down, he gets put like a rating down because Wales have conceded a goal. Like, don't get me wrong, the defenders and the goalkeeper, if you're sort of at fault for a goal and you've conceded, then fair enough. Like, I can see why they've put Ben Davies down a little bit for the goal that we conceded, because he let the ball go right through him and Chris Mepham. So that's why I just take no nonsense. So when Newport sign players, instead of looking at like stats or goals and assists and all this rubbish, I'll go on like forums, or I'll go on chats, or like the team's Twitter that we've got the player from, and see what they're saying. And if they're saying good player, like he is actually a decent player, or he's awful, so glad we got rid of him, then I'm like, right, now I've got more of a expectation on the signing. Because you could sign a player and they could have like an average rating of like 6.7 or 7 throughout a whole season, when throughout a whole season to have an average of 7 is really good. But that could be misleading, because you could have like 10 games where you've had like an 8 or 9 rating, and then like 10 games where you've had like a 6. So it just levels it out to have a 7. Gee, great discussion for halftime. Anyone that talks about FIFA ratings or XG or player ratings, stats, can do one basically. Second half is underway anyway. Let's forget all that boring nonsense. Wales have got 45 minutes to get to the playoff final. Obviously, the next goal in this game is massively important, because got a free kick here for Wales. We cannot let Finland grow into this game, because if we do, we generally might be in trouble. Because if they were to equalise, this ground would generally like really be tense. Poland are still 1-0 up. 4 minutes into the second half in that one, to be fair. So there's a chance that man, Luke Littler is special. Sorry, but the kid is ridiculous. Harry Wilson over this free kick. There's not going to be a quick ball to Nico Williams this time. Oh, imagine there is. Imagine Nico Williams scores this free kick. Harry Wilson. Brennan Johnson. Brooks. It's in! Brennan Johnson! Wales 3. Finland 1. I told you this had to happen. We had to come out of the gates flying. And Brennan Johnson, the Spurs man, makes it Wales 3, Finland 1. Restores that 2-goal lead. Perfect time. 2 minutes into the second half. It's a lovely ball from Harry Wilson this time. It's not offside. The ball gets flicked on by Ethan Ampadu. David Brooks. I don't think Brennan Johnson is offside. Brooks into Brennan Johnson. Wales 3, Finland 1. What's that coming over the hill? It's Brennan Johnson. It's Brennan Johnson. Oh, what a poacher's finish. Brennan Johnson. Oh, that's such a good goal as well. Gets played into the box. Brooks lays it into him. And Brennan Johnson gets his goal. I said 3-1 Wales. End the game now. Wales 3, Finland 1. Are we this time going to hold on to a 2-goal lead? Poland are now 2-0 up in Warsaw. Not Warsaw. Warsaw. They're not playing at the Bescott Stadium. They're playing in Warsaw, not Walsall. So Poland are 2-0 up. Wales are 3-1 up. So it does look like it will be Wales versus Poland for a place at Euro 2024, which not looking forward to. Could this be a 4th goal for Wales? David Brooks. Oh, he tries to sort of flick it round the corner and then run the other side to get to the ball first, but Kamara plays it into Pojan Polo. Harry Wilson's been taken out, been absolutely clattered, and will be a free kick. Yes, Chris. Wait, what? Liverpool and Man City players have done it? Because I know Saka's done it. Oh, Liverpool. No, Arsenal, Saka and Gabriel, wasn't it? Who's done it for Liverpool and City then? Is it Haaland? The Ben White situation is just different, though, isn't it? Ben White's just a knob. As much as he was incredible for Newport when he was here, or Nunes for Liverpool, Haaland and De Bruyne for City. Like, it was always going to happen. like, I don't get why it has happened, because like surely there should be some grounds on that where you can't do things like that. But at the same time, I don't know. Actually, I just don't know. It's stupid, isn't it? How things like this can happen, where players can just have an injury, pull out, and then be back, literally be perfectly fine in a week's time. Wanna go to work, I wanna stay here, drink all your beer. Please don't take me home. Don't take me home. Please don't. Go on, make it 4. Chris Mepham. Oh. Come on, Wales. 40 minutes to go until we are confirmed in the playoff final against what looks like will be Poland. Connor Roberts with the throw-in on this far side. Davis, Johnson and Roden battling in that box. Ball does come in by Roberts. And David Brooks goes for glory again, but it's just over the ball, just over the bar. If I was in charge of football, I'd punish them all. I don't care if I'm a Liverpool fan. It's all mind games, PR nonsense, trying to make fans scared about them being injured. Brennan Johnson is not offside. I don't know why they keep showing this. Brennan Johnson is not offside. Go on, Harry. Go on, Harry. Oh, he's been knocked off the ball, but Ethan Ampadu will get there. Oh, he's give it away, man. That's poor. Timu Pukki. And he's just been stopped by Joe Roden, and Nico Williams has done. How is that a free kick? Oh. Do you know what? This is positive signs that we're doing this to Finland, and Kiefer Moore's still sat on the bench. Dan James is sat on the bench. So if we get to like the 60, 65th minute and we're still 3-1 up and looking like we're in cruise control, I would love Rob Page to look at that substitute bench and potentially bring on Kiefer Moore for Johnson. Take maybe Jordan James off. Take Ethan Ampadu off. Take a big hitter off with Tuesday in mind. Well, let me have a look at the Poland team to see who is potentially on their bench. Let's have a look. So Lewandowski starts. Frankowski starts. Zielinski starts. Kivior starts. Bednarak starts. Szczesny starts. Matty Cash was on the bench, so Cash didn't start. Szymanski didn't start. Grosicki didn't start. Piatek didn't start. So there's options. So just like Wales with our game, the same with Poland, that there's options on the bench that haven't started. Do you think, I'll ask this to Chris as well, because I know obviously if England were in this situation, you'd probably say the same thing. But do you think having both the semi-final and final at home gives you an advantage, or devil's advocate a disadvantage because you're doing it in front of your own crowd, where there's more expectation for you to win at home. Like, would you rather be at home for both the semi-final and the final, or would you rather be away in the semi-final, home in one of them, just to give you a little bit more freedom? Personally, I would say home in both, because for Wales, especially, our fans play a large part in the results that we get. But obviously, if it was England, England are just too good to play most opposition, so England would probably not care if they was home in one, away in the other. But it's an interesting question because, like, you can look at it from both aspects. Oh, it's a lovely interception from Jordan James. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, in a one-off final, in like an actual final, I'd probably rather be away. En gweitha pawb a fobeth, en gweitha pawb a fobeth, brynu amal o hyd. Oh, I'm going to be there on Tuesday. I cannot wait, man. Come on, Cymru. The match vlog will be insane. What a match vlog that'll be, man. What a match vlog. Kamara into Pojan Polo. Finland are still coming forward, which is obviously a worry. Oh yeah, smashing up all like Italian restaurants and stuff, Chris, and that. And people wonder why I don't respect England. Their fans are just assholes. Not all of the fans, but this is why a lot of people don't like England, like non-English people, because they are literally morons. What happens is they get fucking pissed. Like, they'll get absolutely drunk as fuck, and then if they lose in a game, or if they lose a game, especially that Italy game, tensions are flying, and instead of most football fans being like, oh, fuck's sake, can't believe we lost that, and be fuming and upset and crying and all emotional, a small majority of England fans are like, I know what we'll do to get my frustration out. Let's smash up some restaurants and takeaway places. Like, do you know what? And these stupid chants like Rashford let the country down and stuff like that, it's not him that let the country down. It's the moron fan, or do you even call them fans? The moronic people that actually go to the games. In Ukraine, wow. I expected Ukraine to actually win that game, to be fair. That'd be interesting if Bosnia. Bosnia are playing Israel or Iceland, aren't they? Who scored for Bosnia? I bet it was Dzeko. Lod clears. Davis wins. Roden. Jordan. Oh, Jordan James, man. I'm sorry, that kid is. I know he's 19, but he does not play like a 19-year-old. He's so composed on the ball for 19. That went out of play, yeah. And Kiefer Moore is on. I told you it'd be David Brooks for Kiefer Moore. So David Brooks is off for Wales. I'll put that on the banner. David Brooks off. Kiefer Moore is on in his place. The applause from the Welsh fans as Kiefer Moore comes onto the pitch, and the applause of David Brooks. Whatever fans love to move goalposts, say Napoli fans do it, etc. But we are in the news majority of the time. Exactly. Smith beats Littler 6-4. I told you Smith would win as well, didn't I? Brooks will tear you apart again. Oh, do you know, I'm buzzing going into that Poland game now. I can say that freely because half an hour to go, Wales 3, Finland 0. I think we're there. I think it would take a real cock-up for us to not get there now. But then again, you've got to be careful what you say because I wouldn't be surprised, Chris, if it's a... Oh, go on. Go on, Harry Wilson. Make it 4. Seal it. Harry Wilson. Oh, Harry. Harry Wilson. Da, 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 da. Harry Wilson. Da, 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 da. Harry Wilson. Da, 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 da. Ooh. Unlucky there from Wilson, to be fair. He didn't really have an option other than to shoot. So there's literally nothing else he could have done. Oh, Harry Wilson is magical. And that is a free kick to Wales. What? How does he not give the free kick there? I'm going to go Humphreys versus Price final. That's my prediction. I'll go Humphreys 6-3, Price 6-5. Finland are 3-1 down. They need to get the ball in the box. Oh, love it. Love it. Nico Williams. Jordan James. Nah. Kiefer Moore. Kiefer Moore. Kiefer Moore. Kiefer Moore. Kiefer Moore. Yeah, how was that not a free kick? The thing is, when Luke Humphreys is on it, he's on it. That's the difference between like Luke Humphreys and like Michael Smith, Nathan Aspinall, Rob Cross. When Humphreys is on it, you have to be extremely on it to get anything. Even when Luke Littler's on it, I still think people can beat him by not playing their ultimate best. But I think when Luke Humphreys is on his absolute... Well, no, I'd probably say Littler on his incredible days or incredible games, you need to be minimum 106, 107 to stay anywhere near him. And I'd probably say the same for Humphreys. Oh, look at the press from Wales. Of course he's going to blow for a free kick, man. I'd say Luke Littler on it could beat Humphreys as well. I'd say Van Gogh. Right now, the only players that could beat an insane Luke Humphries, I think, is Rob Cross, Luke Littler, and Van Gogh. I genuinely believe Rob Cross could beat anyone when they're on it right now. The form Rob Cross is playing, and I know he lost tonight against Aspinall, but like his consistency of getting like quarterfinal wins has been really good this year. Obviously, apart from tonight. No, Pookie and Roden. Has he prevented a corner? No, it's a corner to Finland. I believe he's... No, I don't think he's prevented the corner. Is it corner or throw-in? No, I think it is a corner to Finland. We actually beat them 3-1 in the Nations League like 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, I say it every week that that Nathan Aspinall loves a scrap. But I said for the last few years, we've not seen the last few months, we've not seen the scrappy Nathan Aspinall. We've seen Nathan Aspinall sort of grow into form. Which is unusual for Nathan Aspinall. Because we're so used to like 6'5", 10'9" involving Nathan Aspinall. But especially when he won the night in Exeter, there was no scrappiness about that win in Exeter. He was the best player on the night. Like, this format of the Premier League, you could not be the best player of the night but win. Because you could get outplayed in your first two, or you could get outplayed in all three games, but because it's such a short format, the best player might actually not win the night. Kamara. That will be a throw into Wales on this near side, deep into the Welsh half. Ben Davies will take the throw in, was left to him by Nico Williams. And this is about game management now for Wales. 22 minutes to go at the Cardiff City Stadium, and it's all about just holding on to this now. Great tackle from Ampadu. Oh, Ethan Ampadu is brilliant. For his age, Ethan Ampadu is a Welsh leader. Because on my Football Manager, I'm actually doing a Football Manager save with Wales, and obviously Aaron Ramsey retired, so I've now made Ben Davies my captain, but Ethan Ampadu vice captain, and I think he's only like 24, whatever it is, 25 maybe, and the fact that he's already my vice captain is insane. Wales free kick, and it's a yellow card for the Finland player, Haskins, I think it is, who's just been given a yellow card by the Romanian referee tonight. Barney wins a ranking title, but news outlets on when yeah, exactly, yeah. The worst one is when they said when he lost to Radek Sagansky, and they made a massive article about it, and someone commented, someone tell this outlet that Radek Sagansky won a Pro Tour last year. See, that the problem now is if Finland do get a goal to make it 3-2, we haven't got sort of we haven't got Brooks as that front three now. So if we do need to, track back and defend as a team, it's going to be a lot harder for Kiefer Moore to... Oh, James! Oh, come on, Dan James. Meep. Come on, Dan James. On you come, son. Wait, you're telling me Gareth Bale wasn't world class? Ryan Giggs wasn't world class? That's a load of bollocks. I'm sorry. I appreciate your opinion, but Ryan Giggs and Gareth Bale definitely world class. I'd even argue Neville Southall, an insane goalkeeper. Granted, there's not many. If you said Wales have had a select amount of world class players in their time, I'd probably have to agree, because to be world class, you've got to be your Bale, your Ian Rush. Was Ian Rush not classed as world class? You know, there's quite a few world class players that I think Wales have had. Ryan Giggs and Bale definitely too. Wow, Poland are 4-0 up on Estonia now. Wilson finds Kiefer Moore. Ethan Ampadu's got the whole of the Cardiff City Stadium, and Kiefer Moore's in. Kiefer Moore! Great save by Hradecki. Great save by Lucas Hradecki, not spilling the ball. Kiefer Moore's first chance. Yeah, Neville Southall was sort of tongue-in-cheek. I don't know if Neville Southall was world-class. You could arguably say like he was on the verge of it, but whether he was world-class when he was playing, I don't know. James is warming up. Oh, that'll be ref! How are you not seeing that? It's right in front of you, man. Nico Williams got fouled and gets straight back up. Nico Williams round the left side, and surely that's going to be a free kick, no? They've lost their heads. Finland have absolutely lost their heads. They're totally out of this now. They're fouling all our players. They're pushing them down. They're arguing with themselves. Oh, Kiefer Moore should be scoring that. Oh, actually, looking at that, I'm not saying that's a good save. That's an awful effort from Kiefer Moore. Brennan Johnson off. Dan James on. Great shift again from Brennan Johnson. Never puts a foot wrong for Wales. And Dan James is on his place. I like that sub. Brennan Johnson off. James on. The last thing you want as a Finland defender is being run at by Brennan Johnson all game, and then we bring on Dan James. That is the last thing you want running at you when you're absolutely knackered. You don't want a fit rearing to go Dan James. Yeah, Bale was so disrespected at Real Madrid. He won them the Copa del Rey, corner to Wales. He won them the Copa del Rey with that insane goal against Barcelona. You know, he won them the He won them the Champions League against you in 2018. Like, you know, he was such a clutch player for Madrid. Who's he booked here? Why has he booked Chris Mepham? What the fuck? Chris Mepham has just been pushed in the box, and because Chris Mepham moved his hand to move the Finland player off him, he's been booked. Strange. Nico Williams with the corner. Oh, was nearly in there. Poland are 5-0 up on Estonia. Wow. See, I'm not looking at that result and thinking, oh my God, we're going to get battered, because like it was always expected. It was always expected that Poland would do that to Estonia. Like, we all knew it was probably Poland in the final, should we win. So, like, we can't be too disheartened that it is Poland and not Estonia. Because now we know it's Estonia. Now we know it's Poland. Well, it is Poland now if we see this out, because there's no way. It's Poland. So, like, we've got to take that game to Poland. We're the home team. The worst thing about that Karius situation, Chris, is when Karius threw his shirt into the crowd and someone threw it back. Like, that's not... Oh, Estonia have scored. 5-1. Estonia have a goal. Oh, bless them. Estonia have a goal. Oh, bless them. I bet they've celebrated like that. I bet they've celebrated that like they've won the fucking game. 5-1 down. Who cares? Celebrate it like you've won the league, lads. Why have Finland just resigned to defeat? Finland are playing the ball around the back. You're bloody 3-1 down, lads. With less than 15 minutes to... Oh, shit. I'll take that back. I'll take this back. No. No. Don't get it into the box. Pookie. No. No. Get rid of it. Mepham heads away. Dan James brings it down. Nico Williams. Is that a free kick? San Marino haven't won in 127 matches. How can you be that bad? Sorry, how can you be that bad? 127 matches. Oh my God. See, there's bad in football, and then there's absolutely a fucking abysmal. 127 matches without a win. Substitution for Finland. It's Pojan Polo coming off for Finland. And Kalman is on in his place, or Kalman. And Teemu Pukki is off. He's being replaced by number 9, Jensen. It's not Jensen because it's Scandinavian, so Jensen. Surprised that they're taking Pukki off. That has actually surprised me, because you would think that if there's a chance of them getting something from the game, you'd keep Pukki on. Like, I really don't get that. It's not like they're winning, and it's not like they're like 5-6-0 down. Like, they could easily get a goal and then have like over 10 minutes to get a set of third. Ball comes into the box. Oh my God, they are so bad. Finland are dreadful. Finland are absolutely atrocious. Look at this. The ball gets played into the box by Dan James. He's got all the time in the world there, defender, and he puts out for a corner. Like, seriously, they are awful. If this could end right now, I don't think Finland would be too annoyed, because they're absolutely awful. Corner here, Nico Williams will take. Oh, is it in? What the? It's gone, it's in! It's in! Ben Davis, 4-1! It's crossed the line! It's bloody crossed the line! 4-1! That is such a comedy goal. I didn't even know if it crossed the line. It doesn't matter. They're getting battered anyway. What is going on? Wales players are laughing because they're confused. The ball comes in. Ben Davis heads it. Yeah, it's over the line. It is over the line, yeah. Because then the second one gets saved by the keeper. Yeah, it's definitely over the line. 4-1. Ben Davis, a captain's goal for Ben Davis. Oh, that's a great goal. It's a great header as well. A bullet header from Ben Davies. Evening, Chris. No, it's not two-legged, mate. So, the semi-final and the final are both one-legged ties. So now we've won this game, mate. Well, we have won the game. So on Tuesday we play Poland at home, and the winner goes to the Euros, basically. Wait, what? What's happening here? What the hell? What's he going to the monitor for? What the? Wait, has he gone to the monitor for the goal? What's he doing? Cheers, Chris. What the? Is he going to disallow it? What? He's disallowed the goal. Why? What a knob. What an actual knob. Okay, it's not 4-1, it's 3-1. Okay. I'm definitely not confused. The hell? In answer to your question, Danny Ward's had a really good game, Chris. The goal that we conceded, he dived the one way, and Teemu Pukki put it the other side. He didn't really have a chance to move across his line to save it. He sort of dived to the one side, and as Pukki put it in the other corner, even if he dived, he wasn't. So what are they disallowing it for? What? What? I actually don't get what they've disallowed the goal for. Is it a foul on the keeper? Because if it is, the Finland goalkeeper pushes into the back of Joe Rodon. What the fuck, man? Dan James. Come on, Dan. Oh! Dan James clips a ball into Harry Wilson. Easily gobbled up for Hradecki. Why do you think Dan James didn't work at Man United? I think Dan James was signed. Greece are 5-0 up. Dan James was signed under Ollie, who obviously was counter-attacking football, which obviously suited Dan James. So I don't think it was a system problem. I just think I don't think he was ready. Like, he had one decent season at Swansea and then we signed him. Like, he just wasn't ready. I think if he was to sign for Man United now, and he never signed for us in the first place, I think now he would be a lot more ready. Because he's had that couple of years. Obviously, he was at Fulham. He's had the loan spell at Leeds. He's had this season at Leeds. He's got more caps for Wales now. I think he's 10 times more experienced / better player now than what he was when we signed him originally. So if we was to sign him now, and we never signed him in the first place, I think it would work. Because I generally, you can see the talent. Like, every time he plays for Wales, when he plays for Leeds, you can see the quality is there. It's just, I think everything came too soon for him. Yes, football fan 148. Are you still throwing the tennis balls at Reading? Man, that club is a shambles. I know you support them, so I'm not offense to you, but what a shambles of a club, man. Stadium's in the middle of fucking nowhere. The owners are shit. The fans make it even worse for the players. It's a shambles of a team. I'm hoping. I really hope if we get promoted to League One, I really hope you come down, because I don't want to do that game away, man. I really don't want to do Reading away. Yeah, he was scapegoated a lot. And obviously it hurt me a lot more because I'm Welsh and I know the ability he has got. This game is dead now. Like, it's 3-1, 5 minutes or so to go, and Wales have just completely and utterly dominated Finland. for 95% of the game. Ukraine have got a goal back against Bosnia. Bosnia 1, Ukraine 1. A massive, massive goal in Sarajevo. 5 minutes to go and Ukraine have equalised. Big goal for Ukraine, that. Yeah, Finland have just resigned to defeat. They're playing the ball around the back. Like, there's no urgency to really attack. Surely they can't believe they're beaten. Surely you've got to go for it. Like, 3-1 is not an incurable scoreline. We could easily fuck up, basically, and give them a chance to score. Like, here, they're actually finally coming forward. Oh my God, they're terrible. Dan James! Dan James! Around the keeper! James will tear you apart again. Get in, Dan James! Dan James with the goal. We're just talking about him. Wales 4, Finland 1. Wales are going to the playoff final. Lovely goal from Dan James. Presses the life out of the Finland player. Presses the absolute fuck out of that player. It's a lovely ball as well. It's a long ball. Look how quick he is. Oh my God, he is rapid. He is actually rapid. Around the goalkeeper. Bye. See you later. Taps it into an empty net. He is rapid. Oh my God. I never realised how quick Dan James is. Oh my. That Finland player literally had 15 yards on Dan James. He sprints, takes the ball off him, goes around the goalkeeper and taps it in. Wow. That's just insane. That is absolutely insane. He is just rapid. I'll tell you what. Oh, my bet's going to come in. My bet is going to come in. Ukraine are beating Bosnia. I'm going to have a tenner by tonight. Get in, Ukraine. Let's all have a disco. Let's all have a disco. Na, 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 na. £7.52 cash out. Nah, I'm going to win a tenner, mate. I'm not cashing out on £7.52. Get in, Ukraine! 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 Let's go, baby. En gweitha pawb a fed ready am o hyd. Ready am o hyd. En gweitha pawb a fopeth. En gweitha pawb a fopeth. En gweitha pawb a fopeth. Ready am o hyd. Ready am o hyd. Come on, Wales! One game from the Euros. Come on. Poland have won. Poland have won. So it will be Wales versus Poland on Tuesday. The winner will go to the Euros. Less than a minute to go of normal time. Nathan Broadhead is coming on. He's had an unbelievable season for Ipswich this year, Nathan Broadhead. And Harry Wilson. What a splendid display from Harry Wilson. Yet again in a Wales shirt. He's taken the mantle of the talisman away from Gareth Bale. No Gareth Bale anymore. Harry Wilson wants to be that man. And again, another splendid, splendid display from the Fulham man. And Nathan Broadhead gets his, well, few minutes on the pitch, but he actually scored an important goal away at Croatia, didn't he, in qualifying when we drew that 1-1. Fair play, mate. I expected tight. This is brilliant performance, in my opinion, against... Yeah, they're not a bad side, Finland. This has been beyond what I expected. Could it get better? Dan James, could it get better? James, he's going all the way. He's been fouled. Come on, ref. Thank you. I was going to say, if he's not going to give a foul for that, what is he going to give a foul for? Yeah, Dan James, since he's been on the pitch, Dan James has been fouled every single time near enough. That's if anyone can catch him. Is it going to be 5? Arguably, it should be 5. Because that Ben Davies goal should never have been disallowed. So technically, we should already be 5-1 up. Yeah, no media will talk about Wales winning 4-1 here. Connor Roberts, could it be 5? Nathan Broadhead, Connor Roberts, and moves offside anyway, so it doesn't matter. Six minutes added time means nothing, means absolutely nothing, because Wales will be there on Tuesday. Oh, Wales, you do make it hard for yourself. We could have, if we wouldn't have dropped points against Armenia in those 2 games in qualifying, we probably would have already been at the Euros, because we dropped 4 silly points against Armenia, or 5 silly points against Armenia. We should have taken 6 points from Armenia home and lost the other one in Cardiff. So we have made it hard for ourselves, but we're 1 game away from being 24. It doesn't matter what Finland do. It really doesn't matter. Eddie, didn't you lose to Iceland? We're there. Oh, it's going to be emotional. Oh my God. We're 1 game away from the Euros again. 1 game away from the Euros again. The fact that Wales are in contention to qualify for major tournaments all the time is... Rewind. Oh, fucking hell, Danny Ward. Rewind like 10 years ago. We'd never qualify for tournaments. Right, you can fuck off, Eddie. Right. I thought you was a bit of a knob. That proves that you're a complete knob. The fact Wales are now in contention, because even Chris, as an Englishman, could probably agree that Wales are like not favourites to qualify for tournaments now, but definitely names in the hat to qualify for all the tournaments. I never thought in my lifetime I'd see us constantly in like nearly qualify or qualify. You know, we've qualified for the last 3 Euros, qualified for the last World Cup. I mean, so what was it? Euro 2016, Euro 2020, the World Cup 2022. So 3 out of the last 4 tournaments, or 3 out of the last 4 tournaments. Because the only one we didn't qualify was the World Cup in Qatar, the World Cup in Russia. Sorry, yeah, Euro 2016 we qualified. World Cup in 2018 we didn't. The Euros in 2020 we did. The World Cup in 2022 we did, and this looks like we could as well. So only since 2016, only the World Cup in 2018 we've not qualified for, which blows my mind. Yeah, that game in Cardiff will be huge. Oh, Finland nearly get a second consolation goal. Lovely ball into the box. It's actually a good cross there, to be fair, from Ant-Man. And the toe just can't get on the end of it from Kalman. It's a good little move, that, from Finland. Like, even though, like, we're through, like, I still think Finland at times offered quite a bit and sort of frustrated us a bit. "25 seconds to go. Wales 4, Finland 1. There'll be a huge roar at full time, even though the game was done. I'd argue in the 47th minute when we made it 3-1. I would argue it was done then. So it's been done for a long, long time. Well, essentially, the Dan James goal 20 minutes ago was, or 10 minutes ago, has pretty much done it. Yes! Come on! Get in! Get in! Come on! Oh, one game to go. One more cup final. Tuesday night or Tuesday afternoon. One more cup final to go. And Wales will be there. Oh, what a performance. What a performance. What a result. Wales 4, Finland 1. Books that playoff final on Tuesday against Poland at the Cardiff City Stadium, where the winner will take a place in Euro 2024. Goals from Nico Williams, David Brooks, Brennan Johnson, and Dan James seal a place in the playoff final against Poland. Poland won 5-1, I believe, in their semi-final. Wow. Like I said, big up to everyone for tuning in to the watch along. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in to the stream. You've been absolutely legends in the stream. Like I said, every single one of you have been absolute heroes for liking, subscribing, getting your comments in. And big up to Gary. I believe you are English. If you're not, if you are Welsh, then ignore that. But if you are English, big up to you, man, saying, come on, Wales. Fair play to the Finland fans. They travelled well. They were quite loud at certain points in the game. But Wales have got the job done. It's another big game on Tuesday, which we're going to have to attack that when we get there. But yeah, full time, Wales 4, Finland 1. Progression to the final, Wales versus Poland on Tuesday, place in the Euros. There won't be a watch along for that game because I will be at the game. So there will be a match vlog. Yeah, so a match vlog will be coming on Tuesday after the game. Look, if we beat Poland, I don't know what time the vlog will be out because I'll be partying in Cardiff till the night. But if, the vlog will be out. I don't know what time, but make sure you tune in for that vlog. I will set it as a premiere. The limbs, the ecstasy inside the Cardiff City Stadium and in and around Cardiff that day will be immense. So don't miss the watch along. Don't miss the vlog. Make sure you turn post notifications on so you never miss a video, and don't miss the video on Tuesday because it is going to be a banger. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate every single one of you in the stream, and I will see you for another video shortly. Come on, the Cymru! Let's go!